What's up guys, Sal here. So the Galaxy A50 was one of Samsung's top selling devices in 2019. The company followed it up with Galaxy A51, which ended up being one of the most popular smartphones in 2020. In fact, it's the most popular Android phone in the first half of 2020, beating their own flagships and even some of the new iPhones. So the Galaxy A50 series is without a doubt one of the most popular Android devices in recent times. So of course Samsung wants to improve this lineup to attract even more people, and that's exactly what we are hearing from South Korean media. The Galaxy A52 and A72 will get a bump in the image quality because for the first time ever, Samsung Electro-Mechanics is gonna build camera sensor for these two devices. They won the order for the main camera modules of both the Galaxy A52 and A72. If you don't know, Samsung Electro-Mechanics has been making camera modules for their flagships, the Galaxy S and Note series, for all these years. So this will be the first time we're gonna see them making sensors for the Galaxy A series. This means the A52 and A72 will have high-performing cameras as this year's flagship Galaxy S20 and S20 Plus, at least from their main sensors. Also, since the A71 5G and A51 5G had Exynos 980 processor, it's more than likely the A52 and A72 5G versions will have Exynos 1080, which is crushing the flagship chipsets of this year, including the Snapdragon 865 Plus found in the Galaxy Note 20 Ultra. Not only that, it performs on par with the latest 5nm flagship current chipset, so it's gonna be a really powerful chipset, and A52 and A72 having it means that it will deliver flagship level performance. Now it's likely Samsung will equip a toned down mid-range processor in the 4G version of these two handsets to keep the cost down. But if you want the flagship performance, then 5G is the one to go for. By the way, a couple of weeks ago we learned that Samsung is equipping a penta-lens camera system on the Galaxy A72, making it the first Samsung smartphone to do so. Here's a list of the camera specs of the A72 that's being rumored. It will also have optical image stabilization, making it the first Samsung mid-ranger in a while to get this flagship exclusive feature. Now Galaxy A72 will have 4 cameras at the back, so which of the modules will be present on the A72 missing out on the A52? Well, Samsung has to somehow set the A72 apart as an upper mid-ranger, and given that a telephoto camera will be its new feature, that one may be missing for the cheaper A52. But this means A52 will feature a 64MP main camera, which is an improvement over the Galaxy A51's 48MP main sensor. The A72 will also get wireless charging, which is again the first for the Galaxy A series, but whether or not we would see it on the A52 remains to be seen. But in any case, the mid-range smartphone segment is gonna be quite competitive in the coming year. We already have some great offering in that $399 segment with devices like the Pixel 4a, OnePlus Nord, the A51 and even the iPhone SE. So expect companies to one-up their 2020 edition next year. Of course, with that being said, let me know what you think about this down in the comments. And as always, I'll see you tomorrow. Peace out.